close to the Vietnamese community because of my experience. I wrote a book about the Vietnam War and made a movie about it, and I have so many Vietnamese friends. And I have a great deal of respect for the American Vietnamese. I don't like hyphenated Americanism. I don't like Vietnamese Americans. They're American Vietnamese. But I've learned to never bet against the Vietnamese because I know people like you who came here with nothing and struggled and loved freedom. And I feel like there's nothing, as Jocelyn said when we were here one time, it could have been us, and it's not. So we just help these kids. To me, is one of these kids may find a cure for cancer or whatever, and why not have even if we don't do that, if we keep them out of being sex trafficked, that's a huge victory. Yeah. Why not be a part of that? Yeah. It's the best thing you can do. It's a great investment, man.
Yeah. Richard, we're standing right in front of this plaque here. You know, the Sharon Bakken, your name, Family Center. What are your thoughts when seeing this?
Well, I didn't expect. I mean, it came out of the blue for me. And my wife would have been embarrassed, but my wife was a lifelong special education person, and she believed in maximizing the value of every child and blessing them and their families. Their families were special needs kids, and Mike, on being a pediatrician, is very sensitive to that. So it's my wife would be super humbled, but we're grateful for that recognition. I wish my sons were here because they've been to Cambodia. My son was here last year with the team, my youngest son. But it's a pleasure and an honor and a duty to serve. So it's not work, it's joy.
That was our first medical mission. There was nothing here. There was nothing. It was just a field. Yeah. And they were the school that we had enrichment here over there. Yes. And so we were seeing patients under 10. And so we decided we're just going to come in and build our school. And then once we build our school, we realized that that just isn't enough to really encompass all the aspects of the care for the family. Right? So then we said we're going to build a family center. And because of the 4 years of work, we're able to bring this to reality. Yesterday we had a celebration, a grand opening, but it really is just the beginning of the work that we were able to do here. At this family center, we not only will have classrooms, but we'll also have rooms for our vocational training programs. We'll have a community center where there's actually a big center where we can have just family gatherings and events for the community. And also we'll most likely set up a medical clinic here that we can provide kind of more continuous continuity of care as well. Right, the Sharon Botkin Family Center, we see this beautiful structure that actually enables us to do all of the medical work a little bit more efficiently. Right? You know, in previous years, we would have a lot of patients and there's just not enough room for them to be getting their eye care, they're getting their dental care, having enough room for all the doctors to be seeing patients. And this year, because of the building that we built, we have a huge area for our pediatric team. And so it's so important that we come with the ability to build a structure that enables us to do our medical care. And I'm just amazed at how this facility suits our ability to bring even more care to this area. All the healthcare needs that we've been seeing for the past, this is our 4th mission, right? And it's nice to come back to the same place, and it's nice to see that the work that we've done in building the school and the new family center really allows us to be able to provide medical care, health care for the patients here. And that to me is the most heartwarming, just a happy thought to know that just by coming back to the same place and showing that we really truly have commitment and care for the people here, that we not only provide their relief care, health care, but we bring long-term commitment and determination to really help this area. And as always, right, with medicine, with healthcare, there's education, right? The well-being of a family. And so families, you can have children, you can have their education, you're going to have their, even the families that are able to make money. It's really all connected with us.